Yo, 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 how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube Live. How's it going, guys? How's everyone doing? Let's have a look at the chat. Jan, how's it going, mate? Teach us something new? Yeah, we will. Nate, how's it going? McDeegs, Paul, welcome. JB's here, welcome, bro. New spot, Joe, any entries? Not for me today, but there's been some great entries today. I'm going to break them down in a second, guys. Give us 2 minutes to get set up, and then we'll get cracking on this live. Let's see if we can take something today and end the day strong. Or end the week strong, should I say. Right, cool. I just wanted to turn my stream light on. Anyway, guys, hope everyone's good. Welcome. Charlie, welcome, bro. How are you? I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Hope everyone's good. Had a great day so far. Nothing for me just yet. Like I said, there's been some good entries. Community members have taken some great entries. But I don't need to enter the market. Like I say, if we look at the week already, you know, just on this one account, we're up over 1.8k, and then we've got 2 links, so 3.6k, which is enough. But we'll see. I'm only going to be trading my top 1 instant accounts. Like I say, we're up 1.8k this week on this account. Win percentage has been 83.33. Yeah, and look at the win to loss there, guys. That's what you need. This is what you want consistency to be like, okay? But news today. Have we got any news? We've got some news. We had some pound news. Other than that, there's basically nothing. You know, if we just put the unplanned and the low impact on there too, as well as the orange folder, today we've not got much in the way. You know, you've got some CAD orange news, not going to do much to gold. So this is all pure price action that we're seeing today, which is good. Okay, let's get that offer out of the way. We don't need that. But yeah, I'm only going to be trading these 2 top 1 accounts today. Like I say, if we can take a little trade on here, I'm happy with my top step accounts. I don't really need to touch them. But yeah, gold has not been doing much since like 10 o'clock. Let me delete all this. Let me delete my NAS analysis. NAS doesn't look like it's going to do much as well. But the main thing that I'm watching now is gold. If I don't see any A+ setups today, I'm calling it a week. Tyler, great stuff. You had a good day yesterday as well, didn't you? So if you had a good day yesterday, you don't really need to go too deep on a Friday. I'd say Fridays and Mondays are my least traded day. You know, I normally take a step back on a Monday and let the market come to me. But then on a Friday, I've normally made enough money. Normally, like I say, I'm normally happy with the week, and I'm happy to just let it finish how it has done. But what am I going to be looking for on gold? Well, I wanted some shorts below this level here on the 30, look. Can you see? Support, resistance. I wanted some sells below here, but it closed on the level, and now it's starting to break below. Something I'm cautious, something I'm going to be careful about is the level that we're coming into right now on the 15 here, look. Support, resistance, support. So really, I want to get below here if I'm going to be looking for sells. It's just the safest place to look for sells below for me on gold right now. If I get a strong close below here, which is about to close below in a second, then I think gold could have a decent run down into these lows. That's the main watch for me. I would like to go. I would like to take some sells on gold. You know, have a stop like so, looking for a play down. You know, get that 30 ticks like that. But I just need to let this new candle form and this new candle do its thing. All right. But yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone. If you've not already, drop a subscribe, like the video. If you got any questions, put it in the chat, and I'm more than happy to. Answer it. All right. But yeah, this isn't a trade yet, guys. This isn't a trade yet. The problem is right now is just because we've closed so close to this liquidity. If we flip and take that liquidity, could we reverse from here? Potentially. That's the only thing I'm cautious about on gold. 30 30's closed nice and bearish too. Like I said, I'm just going to see how, if we start reacting here in a minute. Start rejecting in a second. I can see if it's worth putting it in. Jesse, how long have you been trading for? About 7 years now in total. Yeah, about 7 years, guys. Started trading when I was 18. I'm now 25. 7.5 going on 8 years. Okay. I actually started trading before I was 18. I started looking at the charts, but I wasn't actively like executing positions. But I was like interested in it for like a couple of months before I turned 18, and then I opened my first account when I was 18. Yo, Natalie, how's it going? Welcome. It's actually playing out. Them shorts that we had a look at in the community, it actually played out. Natalie was up 350, now down. Yeah, well, if you catch your trade, Natalie, try and be done. Try and be done. Go introduction, please. I think if we flip below these lows, you've got 60 ticks into them lows. So, if we get a closure here on the next 15, if this next 15 closes bearish, I'm happy to take the next 15 lower. Right now at this sort of structure, right now around here, I'm not going to be looking for shorts. Just because price could reverse a little bit first. You could see a little push higher before it pushes down. I don't want to guess where we're going to flip. I'd rather just wait for the next 15 to close below and then I take sells. I entered a trade and took profit, 60 ticks, and then ended up... Yeah, guys, on a Friday, if you take profit, especially on a Friday, just be done. Just try and close the chart and be done for the day. You know, as humans, we are greedy. As human beings, we're greedy. It's our nature to want more. Best thing to do is just close the chart. Or, you know, shut the laptop. Oh, nice one, mate. Yeah, Johnny, cheers for the link. Cheers for posting the link in the community. Appreciate it, mate. Appreciate that, bro. But yeah, I'm literally just waiting for a strong closure here on this next 15. I don't want to take shorts just yet for a couple of reasons. We're at a level here that we haven't really closed strong enough below yet, and we're also very close to this liquidity here. So I don't want to get executed in this. We come and take the liquidity, we react from the level and push higher. So for me, I'm going to be waiting for this candle, this green candle, to potentially close like so. If we close like so, then I'll take sells down and just get my 40, 50 ticks that way. Okay. Yeah, that's my goal on gold today. Nasdaq, there's nothing on Nasdaq. Nothing on Nasdaq at all. But yeah, close below there, I can look for some shorts. Yeah. Yeah, nice range on gold. Nice range. Think I'm over trading. Yeah, what I always say to members, 1 to 2 trades per day. 1 to 2 trades per day is all you need. Get your $350, 35 ticks, 20, 30 ticks, and then be done. 20, 30 ticks a day with a 60, 70% strike rate, you're going to be consistently profitable. If you understand the trade management, you're sticking to the plan, understanding the trade management you are. Remember, my lot size is 0.01, so I'm up $6. Nice, Jesse. Yeah, good stuff. Good work. Profit. Can't go wrong with profit. Taking money out the market. But yeah, happy Friday, everyone. It's going to be It's been a great week so far. How's everyone's week been overall, guys? Get it in the chat. Let me see. Let me see how your week's been. Profitable, break even, loss. Let me know. If you want to talk about anything, about a trade you've taken, where you went right, where you went wrong, put it in and we can discuss it. Because like I say, you know, even if you're a profitable week, there's still lessons to work from it. You know, you might have made money, but you didn't stick to your plan 3 or 4 times and you could have made more. You know, if you've made money, look at how you could have made more money. You know, if you made 100 ticks, could you have made 150 if you didn't cut a position early because you felt fear? So, you know, always be looking to improve even though you are winning. Up $50, $200 account, Jesse, nice. Good work. That's like a 25% gain on the account. I mean, 25% consistently, if you do the, like I say, you won't be able to do it consistently. That's just very hard. It's all about, you know, 2 to 3% compounded over like 20 years. You're going to be very, very wealthy if you can stick to a plan. I'm relatively new to trading. How much money do you recommend putting into an account? To be honest with you, if you're relatively new to trading, mate, I wouldn't even put your own money into an account. No, I wouldn't put your money into your own account. You need to find a strategy and you need to start getting a little bit of consistency on very, very low risk. You know, if you asked a signal provider, or as I like to call them, Dubai traders, they would tell you $1,000, join my signals, trade as much as you can, do this, do that, because they want you to trade so they make money. I'm not going to tell you that. That is a crazy suggestion. I would say to you, mate, don't even think about the money yet. Don't even think about putting money into an account yet until you know, learn for a couple of weeks, at least, if you're quite new. Love your accent, bro. Where you from? Near Manchester, mate. Near Manchester. Near Manchester, bro. But if you've been trading for a long time, like I say, you'll understand your own financial, how much you can afford. So I'm not going to say put this and that in, because what I think you should put into a personal account might be different to the other people. But yeah, I think at least, like I say, it depends. Most brokers have like minimum deposits, but yeah, you want to make it worthwhile. Yeah. Yeah, only having 0.1 positions today. If take anything. Yeah, good stuff. Great work, Tyler. 20 years, yeah. How long have you been Charlie, how long have you actually been trading for? That is probably the main question I'd ask you. How long is it months, weeks, days? How new are you? Is this no, it's not. It's not ORB. This is just my support and resistance levels that I find in the market. What's your thoughts on ICT? I mean, do the concepts probably work for some people? Yes. But is it overanalyzed? Is it overanalyzed? Yeah, of course. There's no need for how analyzed it is. Like, a lot of the time, like I say, I don't want to get into other strategies. Strategies work for other people. But I don't like the fact that there's a lot of predicting in that sort of strategy. I like to react to the market. Okay, so a lot of the time, you'll get an ICT trader saying, okay, we need to reverse now. Price has to push higher. We've come into this logarithm area, or algorithm area, what they call it. Fair value gap, liquidity sweep, turtle soup. We need to push higher. And then what does price do? It continues pushing down. They get attached to this bias, and they buy again. They buy again. They buy again. And they're not reacting to current price action. Price action's pushing down. if it's pushing down, I'm looking for sells personally. I'm not trying to guess where the bottom is. I'll let the market tell me where the bottom is, and I'll react to that. And guys, this is exactly why I didn't go short on here. Look what's happened. Can you see? Price has come into the liquidity, taking it, reacting from the level and reversing. Okay. Question, why don't you do the drawings on the top one? Because this is my analysis chart. This is the cleanest chart. The Oanda chart for me is the cleanest chart for gold. It takes liquidity the best. Like, look at this. To be fair, they are quite aligned at the moment, these two charts. They are very aligned. But this is just a cleaner chart for me. For what I think personally. This is a cleaner chart. So I just do all my analysis on this chart and I just execute on the futures. Is it? Ah. Let me reset. Maybe that will work. I've just reset my mic. Maybe that will work. I've just reset my mic. Yeah, guys, if you if the audio isn't working, just go off the stream and go back on it. Yeah, if you, like I say, if it is cutting, just go off the stream and come back on. It should be fine. Yeah, appreciate that, Johnny. Yeah, it's okay for me too. On my phone, it's fine, but it might, like, if it is bad for you, just come on and come off the stream. It should be fine. About 2 weeks, I started with £20. I lost a lot at the start. I'm back up to about 30 now. I'm just trying to learn, really. Charlie, that's good, man. You're not risking so much. You're not risking so much. That at the end of the day, guys, I would just say to you, if you are a new trader here, best thing to do is start just learning on, for example, you've got Baby Pips, you've got YouTube, Instagram. When you've actually got the basics behind you and you understand, you know, what support and resistance is, how to set TP. When you understand these basics, then look for mentorship. If you want mentorship. If you don't, then it's fine. Do it yourself. Okay? But that's how I would personally do it. Okay? And make sure you're not joining mentors who are just giving you spoon feeding you signals. Right? Don't be, the best traders are not spoon fed. Okay? The best traders get to work and work so hard to learn a profitable system. As soon as you start getting spoon fed as a trader, ask it, you know, it's like I say, as soon as you start getting spoon fed as a trader about asking, when should I enter? Where should I close? Well, you're too reliant on somebody else. Okay, just stop looking for an easy way out with where should I buy, where should I sell, and put the work in. Yeah, cheers, guys. I don't realize I was trading ICT. I watched TJR. Yeah, they basically most mentors, guys, just regurgitate ICT's concepts, which is not a bad thing if they have their own twists to it. There's not a problem. But most traders nowadays, it is just ICT. Sorry, guys. I'm just putting charger in my camera. Let me just get back to these questions quickly. Yeah, that's worked. Yeah, good stuff, guys. I'm happy. Yeah, I didn't want to be ending the stream. Didn't want to be ending the stream there. What's the 30 saying here? See, if the 30 closes bullish here, guys, in 13 minutes, I'm going to look for some buys into this structure. So if this 30 closes bullish, say here, then I'm going to look for like 30 tick push higher. I've been watching yesterday's stream on telly, but watching on the live one. But chatting on the live one. It's only Friday, bro. It's all good. More of a chilled one today. But I'm definitely going to execute something if I see it on these accounts here. Like I say, I've got instant fund. These instant funded accounts aren't in a bad position to, you know, we're up like 2%, well, 1.5%. So Abu Bakr, I'm not going to tell you. You'll be able to see when I enter my position. But like I say, these are my positions. You'll be able to see me buy. You'll be able to see me sell. But I'm not telling you to buy and sell. Like I say, I don't spoon feed people. I'm a mentor. I will trade my strategy in front of you and show you how I execute positions. But I'm not going to say, do this, do that. Like I say, spoon feeding doesn't create traders. Okay? If you want to become a great trader, try and not be spoon-fed signals. If you want to be a long-term profitable trader, don't join signal groups and say, or don't join signal groups where they're just going buy here, sell here. It's just crazy. It makes no sense. Yeah, man, I've been watching your TikToks. I've joined the Telegram. I think when I'm a bit further in, I'd like to join your community. I like your approach. Yeah, Charlie, anytime, bro. Anytime. When you're ready, just join. Like I say, there's no rush. But when you're ready to join the community, feel free to sign up, bro. Good group of people. Very good group. Very good group of members in the community. Gel, what does ICT mean? ICT, I don't even know. Inner circle trader or something, I think. It means I can't trade. I'm not. That's class. I can't trade. To be fair, the concepts probably do work, but a lot of ICT traders just struggle because it's just over-analyzed. They make trading so difficult. It doesn't need to be that difficult. Like look at these charts here. A level to buy below, a level to sell below, a level to buy above, and targets to trade into. Simple as that. Bang, done. And this analysis, guys, I'm not just showing your profits to thingy, but like, look, 83% win rate this week on one account, 1.8k profit on one account, the same on the other, 1.8k, 88% win rate. Like, you don't need to overanalyze your trading. You just need to keep it simple. Keep it simple and execute a profitable plan that you've found, okay? Inner circle inner circle trading, that's it. Inner circle trading. Right, nice one. I think I said it somewhat similar. I can't trade class. That's so good. Yeah, so gold now, guys. 15 didn't close below. Probably hourly flip lower. Where's the? I don't know. This isn't clean. Yeah, gold isn't clean here. You know, you could even push that break below here now. Created some support at support. So yeah, this is my new range, guys. I'm using this range on gold now. Waiting for a breakout. You need a mentor who works with you on a daily basis, who you can show your trades to and they can help you. The thing with Joe, he trades live with you, but also he has everything in his community courses. Yeah, that's it, Nancy. Yeah, we've got, like I say, all the education in the communities there. You've got, like, the daily Zooms where you can ask questions too. You've got the market updates. You've got the weekend webinars. Everything's there. You've got the private chats. You've got the trade breakdowns. You've got everything. And like I say, you can message me or I can break down charts for you anytime. It's good. And the chats, we're basically trading in the chats all day. You know, if you look at the chats, it's like as soon as something shows, most people are looking at the same thing. Trade setups and everything you need to know, 100%. I'm the most amazing guy in the community. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Nancy. The main point of ICTs that I've seen order blocks, pretty much support and resistance. Please correct me. Jesse, you're 100% right. You're 100% right. You're definitely right. Most ICT concepts is just support and resistance. It's just another way of looking at the market. I personally don't use it. Like, look at this. You've got a fair value gap here, but you just look to the left. It's support, support, support. It's just a level of support that price has acted as resistance to push down. It's as simple as that. 100 subs in a day. Oh, mate, yeah, guys. Crushed. Literally crushed it. Over 100 subscribers in one day. Yeah. Literally 1.11k now. Insane. Yeah, appreciate everyone who tunes in, subscribes. If you can take some daily value away from these, it's insane. It's good. I'm happy. Yeah, probs hopping in the community soon. Just waiting for my... Yeah, good stuff, Charlie. Charlie, all good, bro. Like I say, guys, if you want to join the community, anybody's welcome at any time. Like I say, join at your own. Join when you're ready. When you feel that you're ready to get involved and start crushing this actual... Well, start nailing the strategy. Like I say, you'll pick some stuff up, maybe like ranges and targets. You'll pick that up on the YouTube lives. Will you pick the full strategy up? Probably not. Not like as quickly as you would in the community, but you'll definitely pick some little things up like ranges and targets and waiting for breakouts. But will you pick up all the entries, the trade management? It will take time on just watching me for an hour and a half live. It will take a lot of time, but that's what, like I say, the community is there for you to learn and nail everything. Let's have a look at this. What's up, Joe Zulu? How's it going, mate? Welcome, bro. Good to see you here again. Yeah, good to see you here, Zulu, mate. Very grateful to have found your community, Joe. Thank you for TikTok. Yeah. To be honest with you, Gel, I only started going live on TikTok again probably like 3-4 weeks ago. I was literally live on YouTube for like 6 to 7 months. I stopped TikTok because they literally used to just ban you for nothing. But now I've learned what you can and can't say. So if someone asks me a question on TikTok and I can't say it, I'm not being rude. It's just that I don't want to get taken down. I've understood what I can and can't say. But with YouTube, they're fine. YouTube are fine. You can talk about entries and stuff. And you can talk about profit and loss. So yeah, if someone asks me a question I can't answer it, I just say just DM me and I'll send it you. I'll answer you. I don't want to feel bad for ignoring people, but when you understand what you can and can't say on TikTok, you just have to stick with it. And that's why that's why you don't get taken down anymore, really. Touch wood. Touch wood. Keep it up, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Relax, man. Thanks, man. Thank you. Yeah, guys, let's crush 20 likes. We're currently on 16. Can we crush 20? Guys, let me put my Instagram in here too. There's a couple, like I say, I don't post too much on Instagram, but I will be doing again. Like I say, I post updates and stuff. You know, if I'm doing any in-person mentorship days, you'll see it all there. But I'll share my Instagram and you can all, like I say, drop me a follow. I'll drop you a follow back. And we can If you got any questions as well, you can drop me a message on there. There you go, guys. There's my Instagram. You can... I've just pinned it. I've just pinned it. Jesse, I'm going to keep it real with you. Can you please go over the break/fake for me again? I feel like the fear of fake makes me miss trades. I mean, I'm not going to go over every concept to prevent fake outs because it'll probably take like 10-15 minutes. But when you break and close below your range, there's a few things you want to see to prevent a fake out. Okay, you want to see a top wick and a flip, and you also want to wait for a closure below. Okay, like I say, there's a few concepts to prevent getting faked out, like here, look. Look at this. Anybody going long after a closure above this range, why have they been faked out and why have we pushed down? Well, it's as simple as this. Price has taken liquidity as it's broke above. It's taken the liquidity to reverse down. That's why people have been faked out up here. And that's why, this morning, me and the community took longs here. That's why in the community we took longs here. 1 second. We took longs here, stops below, into these highs. Because what is up here? Liquidity. Okay? So what am I doing? I'm longing into that liquidity. I'm taking profits here now. 42 tick profit. Why am I not going long now? Well, I'm not going long now because we've taken that liquidity. What happens when you take liquidity? Bang, reversal. So we're in and out. We're in and out. Most retail and most breakout traders buying here, well, you've taken an L. Okay? Gold PA feels a bit dodgy. I took $400 on a combine this morning. Nice. So I think I'm going to... Yeah, Phil. Enjoy your weekend, mate. Like I say, $400 for a Friday. Insane. Just enjoy your weekend now, bro. Enjoy your weekend, mate. Isn't that a half risk entry? No, because the candle didn't close bullish. It closed weak bullish. Okay. Closed weak bullish. I mean, entering longs here is very risky. Because I'm looking for sells below this level. And what have you done? You're buying into liquidity. It makes no sense to buy here. I'd be looking for buys if we started pushing higher. But I'm going to be looking for sells if we close below here. Okay. What's the 5 minute saying? 5 minute close bullish, to be fair. But I still don't like buys here. Not until we start closing more bullish. What's the rationale for trading into the liquidity sweep? Because what are most retail traders doing? Most retail traders, I look to trade into their liquidity, which is stronger. I don't know where price is going to stop. If I can buy here, and I start looking for sells only here, price could just continue pushing higher. I don't know that price is going to reverse here, which it did. But I'm happy to buy into the liquidity and trade away from it after. So I'll sell here and trade away from it that way. Okay. Would you say a wick rejection is just a fake out on the lower time frame? Definitely, yeah. So if you've got, look at this, you've got a wick rejection here, but then if you look at the 5 minute, it's just a fake out. But it actually is fake outs and liquidity grabs are basically just the same thing on different time frames. You know, sometimes it'll be a fake out, sometimes it'll be a liquidity grab. I like liquidity grabs better than fake outs. Yo, Wes, welcome, mate. Good to see you here. How have you been? How have you been, bro? Good to see you here. Good to see you here, Wes. Long time no see. Oh, good, you? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Good. Hit 1K subs, which you've probably noticed. But yeah, a big milestone for me. And yeah, doing good, mate. It's been a good week. Like I say, I think personally, guys, I think a lot of retail traders are buying here. Let me just post this in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. I thought a lot of retail traders had been stopped out at that level. Huge push down there. Look at that. That's what you call a liquidity grab. That is a big liquidity grab. That's just understanding liquidity in the level. This, now, would I be happy if we closed bullish for longs? Of course. Nice, man. Congrats. That's awesome. Well deserved. Appreciate that, Wes. How's your trading been going, bro? Can we sell now? No, mate. No. Buy or sell? Nothing just yet, mate. I'm waiting for this closure. If the 15 closes bearish down here, then yeah. I'll be looking for some sells. If it closes bullish back within the range, I'll look for some buys. If it closes like this, then nothing. There's potential here. There is potential here. Yeah, calm and consistent. You just got to keep the ego under control. Yeah, man. That's a big one. A lot of traders struggle. You know, it's not a bad thing saying, oh, yeah, I need to keep the ego under control. But a lot of traders, you know, have to deal with that problem. You know, yeah, if you take a win, don't think like you're the best trader in the world. And don't think that you understand the markets. Like, be happy to be wrong. You know, understand that you are going to be wrong. And yeah. I'm a fool, port my account based off what you do. Jesse, do not do that. The trades that I take here are for me to take, not for you, as you see in the disclaimer below. This is just education and entertainment purposes only, and not advice. If this 15 closes bearish, I'll take some sells. Yeah, 15 closes bearish, I'll take some sells. But we've got 8 minutes to wait here. And I'm running out of water, guys. So I'm going to have to get some more water in a minute. But you're going to have to wait for 8 minutes. Then I'm going to potentially take some sells. Yeah, stick to low risk. Don't take my positions. I'm looking for a sell if that candle closes below that 84.5. Yeah, wick protected low 84.5. Yeah, all right, nice. But I think we might just be, yeah. I'm interested if this closes bullish. I'm interested in buys because the first target I've got is like 34 ticks, which is nice. Yeah, this is just a big liquidity grab. This could now... I'm just going to be looking for this to push higher, potentially. Yeah, I'm looking for a bullish closure here. If I get a bullish closure, I'll try some longs then. Because this could be nice. I don't think we're going to close down here, so I can't really be looking for sells. If we close somehow down here, then yeah, I'll take sells. But all I can really look for now is a bullish closure to push higher. And then if we look at the 4 hourly too, that's the 4 hour we're rejecting off this level. All right. 4 minutes to wait, guys. I'll be back. Give me a couple of minutes. I'm just going to get some water. And then we'll be back, okay? Back in 2 minutes. Yo, we're back. We are back. This is also a large fair value. How you get from 11th? Yeah, I personally don't. I personally don't. Not for me personally, but if they work for you, then why not? Hi, mate. I'm on. Dan. Welcome, bro. Did you get the top 1 accounts? The top 1... Is the top 1 discount still working? I think you've still got 55% off there, guys. Until they take it off me. Let me just... I'll copy and put it in the chat for everyone. There you go, guys. If you want a top 1 account, 55% off all top 1 accounts, use code JTC. And there's the link. JTC will get you 55% off all accounts. I mean, these 2 accounts here, 300k for like 400 quid or something it was. 440 quid for these 2, 300k in funding. Like I say, it's not bad. Especially if you trade them over a couple of months and get the payout in a couple of months. I mean, you're laughing. Not yet, I didn't have time. We'll have a look now. Yeah, Dan, all good, mate. I think there's a couple of... I'm not sure exactly how long's left. I think there's an hour or so, maybe 2 hours. I don't know what time it finishes, to be honest with you. Yeah, guys, nice one. Everyone's... There we go. Follow some people back on Instagram as well. If you've followed me, you're getting a follow back. Where are we? Jan. A few others here. Colin. There we go, guys. Sweet. Do you ignore all ICT concepts? Yeah, it's not my plan. My plan's profitable. I don't need to add more things. Ah, nice, nice. Yeah, that's on the other accounts. I don't know how many hours I've got left on the... If my code stays 55% off forever, that's just insane. I'm not gonna complain about that. I'll just keep taking these accounts. Do you not find the 20% rule on top 1 restrictive? No, mate, not at all. No, because think of it this way. You need to make, on a 100k account, 6k profit to get a payout. And you can take 3k payout. So all you need to do is not have your best day of 1.2k, which is 20% of your profit. Which 1.2k a day, you only need 5 days of that to get your payout. So it's not restrictive, because if you can get like 5 1.2k days in the month, well, you've got a payout in the month. So it's literally getting 5 of these days, or maybe 6 of these days, because you're going to take losses as well, within the month, or within 2 or 3 months, however long you want to take, and then you get a payout. So just stick to the 20% rule and you'll be fine. Like, it's not I think it's very reasonable. Most instant funded accounts are 10%, by the way, guys. Top 1 are 20, which is very lenient. Some are 10%. Some are like... Some are harder, way harder. That's why I like Top Step. Yeah, but Top Step, it's not instant funded. With Top Step, you have to make 6%. And don't get me wrong, guys, I love Top Step. I still trade 5 combines with Top Step. Top Step are great. If you want to go down the challenge route and get expresses and activate them, that's perfect, do that. I can't say a bad thing about Top Step. I'm still trading max funded with them. Top Step are probably still my favourite company. To be honest with you, probably still my favourite futures funded account company. I can't say a bad word about them. But if you want to just skip all that, not pay the activation fee and not take the challenge, I mean, it's very lenient. That was a couple of hours ago. Yeah, nice. Nice. Can you make the whole 6k? No, you can take 3k. Yeah, you can take 3k on 100k. You can take 3.5 on a 150. What's your thoughts on using your own capital? It depends how much you've got. Really depends how much you've got. If you've got enough money to trade a personal, then yeah. Like, if you're starting a personal account with $20 or $100, you're not going to make enough gains that you're going to be happy with, and you'll start over-trading and trying to hold trades too long. If you've got a, you know, $500, or if you've got, you know, $1,000, well, it's a decent start. It's not bad. It's better than, like, $50 or $100 that's not going to really satisfy you. Yeah, but you need to think of it in terms of you keep the account after it. So with Top Step, you'd need to make 6% on the challenge, and then to get the same payout, you'd need to make another 6%, Andy. So with Top Step, you'd need to make 12% to get a 3k payout. With Top 1, you need to make 6% to get a 3k payout. It depends how you want to look at it, mate. So if you, and don't get me wrong, I still use Top Step. Top Step, I'm trading my 5 accounts with Top Step, and I'm using both. I just use both. It depends how you want to look at it. Do you want to take a challenge, or do you not want to? If you want to take a challenge, then perfect. Use Top Step. If you don't and you want to get instant funded, use Top 1. They're both great companies. Have you tried Blue Nox? No, I haven't, mate. No. I haven't used Blue Nox. One sec, guys. Let me get my fan. It's warm in England today. If you can hear my fan, I'm sorry. But I need to cool down a bit. See, are we... What's this 5 minutes saying here? Alright, if this 5 minute close is bearish, I'm going to take some little half risk sells, maybe. Because I've got some potential to take this lower. 30 ticks. Not really close with any bottom wick, but you've got structure to the downside. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What's the 5 minute saying here? What would be my first TP in them into them lows? I'm not risking much today, guys. What's that? You got 20 ticks there. Probably risk up into these highs. 5 micros. What would stops be right now? I probably have stops up here. Looking to trade this down. I don't like how we didn't really close with any sort of wick here, though. It's less likely to push. But it still could. Yeah, why not? This is only a little... What we're going to use here. I'm going to use sell stop 10. Maybe a little bit lower. Yeah, there, that's fine. Yeah, I'm putting a sell stop on the 5 minute. It's just a 5 minute confirmation entry. I'll take off most of my position here. What's considered warm in England? It's like 20... It's like, what degrees is it now? 29 in my route. Well, it's like, yeah, it's like 29 here where I am. I'm only using 10 micros on this. I'm not risking much at all. Like, it's like $200 profit if it hits. I'll have my stop loss up here somewhere, like $400. $400 risk on this account is absolutely nothing. I want it to flip in the next minute or so, though. If it doesn't flip at like 53, I'll be done. Where are you from, Jesse? Where are you from? I'd expect this to continue down and wick fill down here. Especially because the 5 minutes below some of this structure too. But if it doesn't flip, then I'm not in. Simple as that. No flip, no trade. Yeah, I'm up north, basically. I'm near Manchester area. It's 28, 29 today. It's warm, but it's not sunny. It's very cloudy, but it's just boiling. Like, very humid. Especially in this room where I've got, like, my computers running and stuff, and lights on. It makes it warmer. $15-minute no top wick stopping me from taking sells at the moment. Yeah, I'm watching for that. It could, like I say, it could push down. This is valid 5-minute confirmation. It's not flipping. So I'm about to cancel this in a second. Well, I've just cancelled it now. But it were valid. It were valid. Look at that. Nasdaq pushing. Yeah, it were a valid entry. It's just not, it's not flipping in time. Like I say, it needs to flip before a minute to go. I'll just wait. See, it could still flip now. Like, I don't really care too much about this no top wick. Could it create more of a top wick? Yeah, it could. But it's below this structure. It's below this structure and it actually closed below. So I do think this liquidity is likely to get taken down here. I'll just wait for more confirmation. Yeah, 100 guys, I have to agree. I have to agree. I've been in Asia. And Asia's so humid, but UK heat is just like a different level. It's just because the difference is because we don't have air conditioning here. It's very rare that you find an air-conditioned place. Like offices, yeah, but like homes, shops, more shops and stuff, nothing's air-conditioned. And that's the difference that I think that people struggle with, is that we haven't got that air conditioning or like fans readily available. You know, you need to... In Asia, everywhere is air-conditioned. And I'm guessing it's the same in Australia and like other hot countries. Like when heat hits in England, it's humid and there's nothing to cool you down. Unless you like have a cold shower or something. That's my opinion on it anyway. Probably something different, like it's actually more humid or something, but that's my opinion. It's aircon. Our homes are all, yeah, that's another thing. Our yeah, our homes are insulated for the cold. It definitely makes water like, especially at night. Especially at night, it's horrendous. Watch this play out now. Watch this come and play out and take that liquidity. To be fair though, to be honest with you, after traveling around and being in hot countries, I've come back to the UK and it's a lot normal for me now. Like before, summers used to be like unbearable. Now it's a lot more easy to actually just like accept it. I found that anyway. I don't find it as easy, as hard to take the heat. Aussie houses are the opposite in winter, no heating, wow. He's got a window, nice, Dan. Me too. Me too. I was in Perth for a while, and I've always said that UK 30 feels like a Perth 45. I don't know what it is. It must be the houses, like Deeg said. It must be the houses. I don't know. But yeah, it's not, like I say, guys, if it was everybody says it, it's not like it's one person who says it. I think everybody who comes to England, like I was watching some guy on TikTok the other day, and he lives in the UK from America, and he says the heat in the UK is just like a different level to America. I don't know what it is. I really don't. And like JB said, like 45 degrees is like a 30 degree here. Dun, dun, dun. I tell you what, I would love to come and visit South Africa, mate. I'd love to visit South Africa. Like I say, I know you have to stick to like the touristy places, but yeah. Like Cape Town is definitely on the list. I'll tell you what, guys, this 5-minute clause is bearish. I'll look for some sells here. 5-minute clause is bearish like this. I'll look for some sells down into these lows. I think we can fill this range to the downside here. You can keep that kind of heat, lol. Yeah, that's yeah, South Africa's crazy. Also Greece. Greece in the summer. Wow. Yeah, Greece is another level. Well, when I were there last time it was like 49 or something, 48. Cape Town, yeah, Cape Town's the main place that I want to go. It looks insane. Looks good. I know you have to be a little careful. I know you have to be careful there, but I don't know. I don't listen to. I've been to a lot of countries now, and people say be careful, and I never had problems. That short might come now. Yeah, if we close bearish on this 5 down here, I'll take some shorts. I need a strong closure to confirm the move's going to push down. Like I said, I don't want to just use this level as support to push higher. I want to close strong, and then I can take some sells. See, we've got 2 people based in South Africa, Cape Town. Insane. We've got Australia, UK. Where else have we got, guys? Anton, Pretoria, nice. See, this is why you wait, guys. Look at that. Anybody going short down here too early, well, you're in how many ticks of drawdown? 15 ticks of drawdown. Have you been to Oz? No, I haven't actually. I'm definitely that's on the guys. That's definitely on the list. I've been to most of Asia. Well, not most of Asia. I still need to go to a few places. I've been to a lot of places in Europe, Asia, Indonesia, but I haven't been to like Australia or America, or like South Africa just yet. Algeria, Canada, nice. Algeria, sick. Waiting for the next candle. Yeah. Yeah. Wes, another originally from Cape Town. We got the South African crew here, guys, today. South Africa takeover. South Africa takeover. I have met people from the UK saying the cold here in Cape Town is nothing compared to the UK. Well, that's the thing, like, the heat in Cape Town is probably, like, ridiculous compared to the heat here, like, way hotter. But yeah, the cold here, it's not that bad. You get used to it, but it's not nice. I tend to leave the UK in the winter. Like, I normally go to, like, Bali or Thailand for, like, the 4 or 5 months where it's the worst in the UK. And then, like I said, the summer now, to be honest, you can't complain. You know, 30 degrees right now, or 28. The only thing we're missing is air conditioning. What, Cape Town is? The only city long term, really? Nice. I've heard a lot of people love... Who's been to Cape Town love it, but I don't like quote me on this, but do you have to be careful with like thieves and stuff? Or is that just people who haven't got a clue what's going on? Is it just me, or... Because I've heard that. I definitely wouldn't stop me going. But I thought, like, you need to be careful, like, where you walk at night, who you walk with, you know, where you walk. Yeah, it looks it magical. Yeah, it does, man. The beach is looking insane as well. I'm getting an office, guys. I'm renting an office for the next 5 months near my house. It's quite a big office. Yeah, I'm gonna kit it out for 5 months. I've got a lease on it for 5 months. Just be a bit street smart. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Have your money and phone around, and that's just asking for trouble. Yeah, yeah. Don't be. Yeah, it's the same anywhere. Even like London nowadays, you need to be careful about that. Like London's probably, like, I don't know the figures, but I bet London's not far off with like how many people get stuff nicked. Heaps of people from the UK to where I'm in. Oh, seriously, yeah, no. Sorry, I'm sorry for that, bro. I feel sorry for you. I'm joking. Joking, mate. How do you find it, Jesse? How do you find the UK scene in Australia? I know it might annoy you. I can only apologise for them. Now you might. I don't know what they're like. Is it cool? What's it like over there for the UK people? Because I know a lot of people go to Australia to work and stuff. A lot of UK do. Not really. I know a lot of safe places in Cape Town, like Waterfront, Bantry Bay, Camps Bay, Sea Point, and more. Oh, sound, bro. Yeah, we'll have a chat about that. Send me some places and I'll have a look into it. Like I say, if you get like a resort or something, or like a nice, like a decent hotel where it's not in the middle of nowhere, I think it'll be fine. It's the same anywhere though. You gotta be careful. There's always a place where you gotta be careful with everywhere you go nowadays, really. Do not walk alone. Yeah. You meet them in the surf all the time, always on big foamies. I tell you what, there's a lot of Australians and there's a lot of English who get together in Bali. When I were in Bali for a couple of months, it was literally Scandinavians. Scandinavians love Bali. Like, it's literally, if you go to Bali, you'll understand it's Scandinavians, Australians, and English just all together on one little, like, well, not little, but one place. So when you go out, it's literally just Scandinavians, English, and Australians together, and like the odd, like, Russian and stuff. Big foamies. I did the, let me show you, if I can. I did the, I did that in Bali on the, form boards, whatever you call it. Here we go. Can we get a little entry here into them highs? You know, breaking back above this range now. Breaking back above, let's say break back above here. Sells below here now because we just created that support. 8 minutes. I'm just going to give it 8 minutes, guys. If this 8 minute close is like garbage, I'm going to be done for the day. I love Scandinavians. Very nice people. Yeah, I've never had a bad encounter with them. Can't go wrong. We've got some in the community too, and they're absolutely legends. Legends. We've got Fabio. We've got a new member who's just joined from Norway. Natalie. Natalie's living in yeah, if this 15 closes bullish, I'll be looking for longs. Yeah, break and push higher. This could be the retest to push higher. This could be the retest to push higher. 4 hourly has just opened though. Probably just a pullback into some highs. What's the 5 minute saying? Yeah. No rush. No rush for me. Aussies fly from remote jobs to Bali on their weeks instead of... Yeah, that's another reason. There's a lot of people who work 5-4, and what they'll do, they'll work 5-4 for a couple of weeks, they'll get like a good pay, and then they'll go to Bali, because Bali is a lot of homestays. With the homestays, it's literally like £4 or 8 Aussie dollars per night, which is, you know, just for a flight is cheap. And then you know, cheap accommodation, cheap food, good lifestyle, beaches. It makes sense to do it, and that's what a lot of them do. A lot of my friends who, you know, who do that 5-4, they do that too. So they're working in like the trenches for like 3 weeks, and then they've got like 3 weeks in Bali, rinse and repeat. Or like 2 weeks, whatever. Hey buddy, how's it going, Kumar? Welcome. Have you ever visited Moscow? Yes, I have. I have. When I was in Copenhagen, I felt like every girl is store assistant there. Is the equivalent of a supermodel. Yeah, possibly. I've actually never been to Copenhagen. Do they do fly in, fly out in Oz? Yeah, they do, yeah. Mines and stuff. Is it like mine work? Like one of my friends did the mine work, and the other one was like cleaning the air conditioning. We've just been talking about it. It was literally cleaning air conditioning units at the 5-4 resorts, or whatever you call them, the camps. There's a lot of seriously, like, I think 95% of English either work at a bar or do 5-4 in Australia. Oh, yeah, my friends do, yeah. A few of them. Like I say, that's over like the last 4 or 5 years. A couple of them have stopped doing it and actually come back to the UK. But there's a few still doing it. There is a few still doing it. What's 5-4? It's fly in, fly out, I think. Don't quote me, but I think it's fly in, fly out. So you fly in because these places that you work in are like the mines. So you have to fly there. And when you fly to these places, it's like they've got everything. Like you've got your bedroom, you've got a kitchenette, a gym, you know, everything's there. So you don't really need anything else. You have to fly there because it's in the middle of nowhere. And then you fly away after. Yeah, fly in, fly out. I don't know too much about it. I just know the idea. I've just got an idea about it because my friends have done it. But I tell you what though, guys, if you're like, it's a lot harder to do it now. I think it's a lot harder to do it now. But if you wanted to have a decent lifestyle and actually trade as well, doing 5-4 for a couple of weeks and then flying to Bali and trading for a couple of weeks cheap, that's something I would have probably done if I didn't, if I just started trading now, it's something I'd look at. But obviously I started trading like when 5-4 wasn't that popular for Brits. I'm off. Have a good weekend. Yeah, you too, Wes. See you in a bit, bro. I'm going to head off as well, guys. I'm going to head off. I've been on for an hour and a half now. I'm going to head off. I'm going to end the week there. I'm just going to go and trade live with the community, guys. I'm just going to go and trade live with the community. If we catch something, like I say, we'll see. If we don't, then I don't. Like I say, I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, work conditions aren't the best. I've heard that. But yeah, guys, I'm going to head off. I'm done. Not much happening. The only thing I'm going to probably watch is if we close above this level here, I'm going to look for longs. I'm not going to be longing until I get back above this level. If I get back above here, guys, I'm going to look for some longs into these highs. So let's say I get back above this level with clauses above. I'm going to be looking for, look at that, 40, 50 tick push higher. Okay, guys, so that is the plan for me. But if I take something, I'm not going to be on here. I'm going to come off here now, and I'm going to just trade live with the community. If you want to see the different plans now for the community in the free Telegram, scroll up. You've got the monthly, the 3 months, and the 6 month plan that you can sign up with. But yeah, I'm going to head off, guys. And community members, I will see you in the chats now, okay? I'll see you in the chats now, members. But if you're not in the community, have a great weekend. Trade safe. It's Friday. Chill out. Enjoy your weekend. And I'll be back on here. Same time tomorrow. Same time on Monday. Okay, guys? 12:45. Same time on Monday, 12:45. Okay? So I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Like I say, trade safe. Enjoy your weekend. See you Monday. Peace out, guys. Peace. Peace.